Hello guys and welcome to our channel. In this video we'll be customizing GNOME desktop environment. Now if you are on Linux and you have experienced GNOME, then you could see this is the default environment that you get. This is your app menu, this is your overview window and all these normal things. Okay. Now for some it's good enough, and for those I will say stick around a bit. Maybe you can maybe I can change your mind, but if not then also it's okay. I get it why people love sometimes the vanilla desktop environment, but it's not my jam. So I will show you how you can customize it. So first you will need something called GNOME Tweaks. So the instructions on installing it will be right over here somewhere on the screen. I will put it by post editing, so I will just wait a second or two. Okay, so now that is done, you have seen the installation instructions, probably taking a screenshot or pause the video. We will now just go to our browser and open a site called extensions.gnome.org. Okay, now over here we have a lot of extensions to choose from GS Connect, the extension that offers you Apple's like integration with your Linux and your Android mobile phone, and even the sound input and device chooser one. So it's a really great place to get all the extensions, and I recommend to get them from here only because it's safer in my opinion. So now what we need to do is go to extensions. Okay, this will be an app in your GNOME 40. If not, then I think it comes with GNOME Tweaks. And we will just go over here and show you what all the extensions I have. So first is Bing wallpaper. Now sometimes Microsoft Bing hosts a lot of great wallpapers. So for that I have this. Okay, so I can get that daily new refreshing wallpaper. Sometimes I like set it to something myself like this one, and I have stopped this extension, but sometimes I just like a wallpaper there and I just set it, so it's good to have. Then we have Blur My Shell. It adds a blur effect to this overview window and your app window. We'll talk about that. Comp is like Magic Lamp and window effect. This can be shown only in practicality, so I'll show you that too. Dash to panel to get this dock out of here, so I can just change my apps just from here and without going to overview window every time. GS Connect, I've already talked about that. Dynamic panel transparency to get this bar a bit transparency. Then we have Just Perfection to disable some stuff, and sensory perception to check my CPU temperature and stuff. Sound input and device changer to change my sound output. And I also have this Tofu menu. This is to get, it's very niche extension, not that big of a thing, but I just like it to have my icon and stuff. We also have Three Icons Reloaded. That's a really nice one, but it lacks some customizability that I would have liked, but still great. And Unite to have some Ubuntu like top panel in your GNOME desktop environment. Now some wouldn't like that, but I like this. This is coming from the Unity desktop environment, and some are like this built in. Okay, so Gpaste for all my clipboard. Pop shell doesn't work in GNOME 40 anymore, but I hope it works. We have PMAC update indicator and some other stuff. So let me just enable that quickly. It will take a second, and you can see this is what my desktop normally looks like. Now I will just quickly disable Three Icons Reloaded. It sometimes doesn't look really good. So this is what a look you will get with these extensions. Now I have customized Dash to panel to look like this. Yours won't look like this, but and the fact is you have to customize all these extensions to your liking. Now what is Comp is like Magic Lab effect? Okay, it's this, the effect that gets. Now sometimes it goes directly to dash, sometimes it goes up, it's just on its mood. And also we have Comp is like window effect, that is this, you can see the wobbly effect. Now that's not something great, like this sizing looks weird, but it just adds a life to your windows. At least I like it, so that's it. Then we have Blur My Shell to get this beautiful blur effect all over here. It also goes to your app menu. It looks really nice in my opinion. And also we have this Dash to panel. You can change your multiple desktops just by swiping over it. We have just perfection. In just perfection, this is my configuration. I enable panel, activities button, app menu, all the things. What I disable is this search. Okay, you can see over here, because you don't really need that. You don't really need this search. You can just keep on typing and it will pop up, so you don't need this search. So I just disable that. Dash, because of course we are using this dash to dock, dash to panel, so why would we need the dash? And yeah, that's it. And we also, I just customize this workspace switcher size, so it's like 12% right now. On default it's like this. Okay, so I just set it to 12%. Wait, got okay over here. And you can also change the animation speeds if you don't like animations. I just like them, I keep them on default. So these are all the extensions. Now extensions are just one part of customizing them. The other part is themes and tweaks and stuff like that. So how we can do that? Now over here you can see this corner clipping. Okay, that's because I don't have any themes right now, plus I haven't restarted my GNOME shell after enabling all these extensions. Like if you do this, then give it a quick reboot or just press Alt F2 and type R. It will just make a lot of things better. Now we will go to another app called Tweaks that can be installed by the commands I just showed you. And we will go to appearance. You can see over here these are our themes that are installed. Now I use a theme called Newser. Now Newser is a theme that I made personally by customizing a very famous theme called Whiteser, and this is the one which I personally like. So I have to just go over here, change my shell and my application. You can see that corner clipping is gone. Let me just show you again. This was the default. See, corner clippings, the curvature over there, and this is what you get after removing that. You can see this transparency effects all over here, and it just looks better in my opinion. And this is the sound input device chooser that I showed you a moment ago, and this is because of the Unite. You see there's a date menu shifted to the right and things are now compactor. That's all because of the Unite extension. This is the tofu menu. Okay, just a simple menu. And this is the panel transparency. So if I like maximize a window, you can see it gets a bit darker, so it's not like completely transparent. But if it's not full screen, then I want it to be a bit more transparent, like completely transparent, so that looks better. Now for icons, I use a theme called Beautyline. So this is the Beautyline theme. As you can see over here, these icons, I think they look much better than the default ones. So these are the Beautyline icons. They also change icons over here. And for the cursor theme, I use the sweet cursors. Okay, so this is the sweet cursors. You can see this is the default and this is the sweet cursors. Now later on, in the description I will just put out all the links of the theme, icons, etc. Extensions you can just install from GNOME extensions, so easy to find, but I will put some main one there if I remember. And I hope to see you in my next video. Till then, customize your desktop environment and stay cool. See ya.